Hello everybody, Shadow here, and welcome back to Inescapable. Last time we finished building a spa, and now something smells amazing. Herbal, rich, garlicky?
Yeah, merda.
That's not singing.
Mate.
That smells amazing. Oh, what are you cooking?
Si, si.
Ever had homemade bread bruschetta, kiddo? I don't think I ever had that, let alone with homemade bread. This is my food, but I'll give you a bite. Just a bite. How generous. You should do more cooking. Would lift some weight from Annie's shoulders. Thanks, I'm eager to try. Why don't you do more cooking? You're clearly skilled.
Listen,
Boyo, this world is eat or be eaten. Givers and takers. If I just pamper you and please you, you'll get bored. You'll want more. Hearts are set ablaze by pride, avarice, and envy. So, Alagiri says, sure. How did food turn into a lecture? I'm just saying it would be nice for everyone. Mostly Anika, if you could cook more. I'm not really seeing that as greed. You're too young to understand. Would you be just as excited to have a bite if I made you this daily? No, but that's because I don't want to eat this daily.
merda.
Whatever. I mean my food. A man must have peaks and valleys. Giovanni, I think you fail to recognize how much some people can love food. For instance, I have several meals that I absolutely cannot get enough of that my family make, whether that be for holidays or just on certain occasions, every once in a while. And I can't get enough of them. And I would love it every single time because of the smells and the tastes. I think you are being presumptuous. You wouldn't know how good my cooking is if all the time you ate great. And you wouldn't appreciate my generosity if I always gave you. Sorry, hold on. I need to go back to that. You wouldn't know how good my cooking is if all the time you ate great. I feel like that doesn't necessarily mean what he thinks it means. I mean, I think he's trying to say that if what he ate, if you only eat his food, then that's your baseline. But if you eat, normal food, not fancy food, then you can appreciate his food. But if it's good food, it's good food. If it's great food, it's great food. Regardless of how many times you eat it, I think most people will appreciate that. Well, that's an odd approach, isn't it? Giovanni has some outdated principles. There's only so much truth to them. It took me one glance to look at you and tell you're a giver. You don't know how to say no. You can't be selfish. Isn't that a good thing?
Let me
No
see.
man can live by just giving away. How would you grow otherwise? How do you set boundaries? How do you stand up for yourself? It's really not like that, I swear. It just makes me happy to see other people happy. But don't you think it would make them even more happy? If you would do all of that, but not flay yourself in the process.
Looking back.
I guess.
Believe
Sure.
you on this.
Yeah, don't look so gloom. You're about to eat my bruschetta. Lesson learned. Now eat. Great. We don't even get a taste of it. Talk about it. Okay, I've had enough of you. Let's go check out the spa.
Not like anyone has seen.
Speak the fuck up, Madam Condom. 'Cause you fucked up big time. Don't be rude to Valerie. What's going on?
You've got
The
me
French
shitting me.
princess is trying to get her hands all up in my business.
Don't treat me like
I
a
will
kid.
not suffer this abuse. Adieu. Valerie, wait.
Listen,
Oh no, miss. You're staying here. Bloody hell, Sasha's got a tight grip on Anika. Yeah, please let go of my arm.
oh no. Now
You can't just take her side because you're a maid. She's bossing you around. My Sasha does not stay consistent. Annie doesn't want to talk with you right now.
Scheiße.
Anika, you're defending her bullshit. If she made the deal, she suffers the consequences. Val made a deal? With who? The producers?
Well, I'll be honest.
Aha! Someone fucked with my cigarettes and she seems sus as fuck. Shave me and call me a pussy if I'll just sit by and let that happen.
Annie thinks she should.
Annie thinks you talk rude. Let Annie go.
Hold up.
Fuck. Jesus. And Annika has quite the force. Annie apologizes. Annie didn't mean to throw you on the ground. Annie has to go.
You've gotta be
Woman, wait. Fuck.
Well,
Mind you.
What are you staring at? Fuck off.
what are you saying?
Sorry. Okay. So there are some there are still some struggles between people. So Annie has a lot of them.
Ain't that bad.
Cute.
Mate.
Hey gang, what's up?
Give me some shit.
Usually the sky or the ceiling.
Ugh.
Hardy har har. Sasha can Sasha give it here. Give me a fist bump. I do that joke all the time too. Hello, Harry.
Look here.
You can keep Anika some company. I've got a jungle to visit. For what?
Ooh,
Secret. Oh, Annie appreciates company, but you don't have to be here.
Sure.
I don't mind. Anika sounds a bit distressed. I wonder if it has anything to do with what they were talking about. Also, they just had a conversation/argument before this, so that's a little weird.
Mate.
So what was the topic? Annie and Sasha were talking about family. Annie doesn't know Annie's family since Annie grew in foster care. Annie had to move from place to place when Annie was young. But Annie remembers all the wonderful people that took care of Annie.
Sure.
It's relieving to hear you had pleasant experiences with foster care. It's not always positive.
Yeah.
Adoption and foster care in Sweden are both very good systems, Annie thinks. I never heard Sasha talk about family. Did they open up to you?
Yeah?
Yeah? No, Sasha was curious of Annie's friends and hobbies. Annie doesn't feel like Sasha understands Annie well. Annie tried.
Mate.
We can't click with everyone. You're an outgoing personality. It's easy to talk with you, but I don't think everyone is as open, like Sasha. Annie thinks it's easy to talk with you, too. Do you have a lot of friends? Not anymore.
Sure.
Not really. I had some friends when I was really close to. I think I live in the past. They moved on. I'm not really sure how to make friends. Uni was a good place, but it didn't work out. What about you? Annie didn't keep contact with many people. Annie has friends. Annie does. It's just that Annie saw how other people have friends. Annie doesn't think Annie has the same. Annie is happy to be alone. Annie is never lonely. Annie doesn't need a lot of people in Annie's life, but Annie feels close to everyone here. Annie is surprised to find such nice people. Are we looking at the same group of people? Annie is happy to be captured with you.
Well,
Oh, thanks, I think. I guess we're the same, Anika. I'd rather have a few close friends than a big bunch.
Annie is happy.
Annie would like to meet someone whom Annie can take back to the foster care guardians. Show that Annie has more than just work friends and employer acquaintances. But Annie understands friendships are difficult. Annie isn't very good at maintaining them. True that. I'm really bad at it too. Annie is only good at being Annie.
mate.
You're a great Annie, Annika, and I'm sure there's things you're great at. You should have the same confidence that you have in being a maid in all aspects of your life. Says me when I'm miserably incompetent. Hypocrite. Mood.
Annie helps.
Annie hopes that advice is something Harry can use too. Annie will try if Harry also tries.
Wow.
It's a deal then. We'll grow more confident together. All right. Great. Okay. Ooh, there's a lot of people at the resort today. But we're gonna do word guesser first. Let's go with treat. I've used that a lot. Oh. That's actually really good because that's a double T. Trust? Hey, very nice. That was really quick. Okay. Let's go to the beach with these guys. The lethal amount of... I'm sorry, what? The lethal amount of caffeine is about 180 to 200 milligrams per liter. You could overdose on caffeine. Tea also contains caffeine. With too many servings... What's that about? Hey, you two. Harrison. Mon Dieu, you startled me. Moi. What's up? Just discussing, island survivability. Taking into account all available resources. There is a possibility we could ask for some changes. The tea here is horrendous. It's not drinkable. I am thinking of a deal. Something I can offer in return for a larger variety of teas. A deal for more tea? Why would you conspire with our abductors for tea? Don't think it's a good idea. Why not? We shouldn't interact with the producers, let alone ask for deals. I would normally agree, but this is different. Theoretically, there is a possibility this request will come cheap. Last time, it was quite simple and innocent. Last time? I hope Val isn't going to make a habit of dealing with the devil. Do not raise your voice. I will do anything within reasonable limits to ease my abduction, even if it costs me. This is going to hurt all of us, Val. I believe Valerie specified within reasonable limits. From my understanding, it is minor requests, paid in money. What are you scheming? This isn't going to help anyone in the long run, especially since we can't compete with your money. What do you hope to gain from this? My decisions are mine alone, and so is my gain. Be thankful I would be willing to share the tea, and not just hoard it. I would say I am generous. I'm not talking about just the tea, but how this could escalate. You're being greedy. Please leave. Our discussion is over. What? I would rather not have an argument. Please, Harrison. Okay. Well, we got shut down real quick.
Okay, this is how it goes.
How do I keep doing this? Okay. I feel like I keep going to places, and then either the location is exactly the same, or the people are exactly the same. Dan is probably reaching the end of his patience. The race, the spa, all the games, they're getting to his brain. Hope this is the last competition.
Tug of War. Each group pulls from either side of the rope. 2 versus 2. First foot over the line in the middle loses as a team.
Again, a game where Giovanni and him are at an
Will
advantage.
this be a tournament?
Sudden death. 1 match. Team versus team. Winner stays.
Do we have an even number of people?
The winning pair will get a special prize.
Oh no. Annie hopes the producers are not involved. Again.
I agree.
Annie still feels bad from last time.
Definitely.
Nah, I have something special in mind. And some items from the producers.
So they are involved.
You said no producers.
They don't know. On my honor. I'll tell you after the tournament. Oh, and one extra reward. I'll help you out with a specialized routine. I'll be your PT.
Okay, but what if you win?
PT?
Personal trainer. He wants to take you to the gym.
Absurd.
A PT isn't just about a gym. It's about health.
True.
Fret not, gilded princess. I haveth a plan. We shall participate in this as a team. Let me explain.
That is suspicious. Are they planning to just immediately lose? I wonder why those two would pair up together. No, I should pick a partner too. Maybe
You're
Dan?
with me, Put.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Lumi?
Very well.
Am I with... Oh, damn. Well,
Annika, let's do this together.
I guess I'm with Giovanni.
Yeah, Annie is ready to pull.
Damn it, who's left? Oh, wait, I can easily win with Giovanni. He's stronger than Dan. But Eva is the one who's more fun and engaging. Plus, I'd like to get closer to her. Looking at the team, there is a third option. We are 11 players. One can't play. I could sit out. Don't want more animosity or to potentially play the producer's game. I think. Do I go with what I think will win, or do I go with Eva? Truth be told, I think I'd rather side with Eva than go with Gio because Giovanni kind of grinds my gears.
Ava, how about we compete together?
Hark, you better smile for the cameras. LOL.
Promise.
Sorry, Googs. You can cheer us on, winky face.
You kiddos go play. I'll thrash the broyer later. We can remake the teams.
You can probably just win by yourself.
Don't worry, Gio. I'll give you a freebie for it. Sergeant Annika versus Ava and Harry.
Okay, here we go.
Fuck yeah. Pull, Anika. Pull like they're trying to steal your cleaning equipment.
I still need that.
Harks, my hands are slipping. OMG, we can't be losing to a fake wig and a bread.
Who has the fake wig and who's the bread?
That's a very good question.
We can do this, Ava. Do it for the for the show.
OMG, Harks.
Jesus, I must admit, it does look like it's mostly Anika versus Eva. Both of them are working their asses off, literally. Talk about strong thighs. Oh my. Harrison, please stop it.
They're starting to slip. One more pull and we've got this.
This better not effing become some viral challenge. I so don't like it.
Anika, I'm flipping.
That's what he said.
Nothing.
Okay.
You laugh.
No, Ava, no! Pull!
Finish them!
Quick, someone take a picture when I win.
Shite.
OMG,
We did it! We did
You're
it!
so good. Harks, what a team.
Oh my. Kiss on the cheek. I must have done something right.
Thank you. We were a good team. Yes.
I'd like to thank my best friend, my fans, and of course, all the viewers. I love each and every one of you.
Great.
Grats! We're not done though. Next team.
Okay. Oh well. That's that.
Woohoo! We won!
Nice one, Phil.
What did Gio win?
Oh yeah, Gio was also getting something.
I'm making you all a caricature meal for champions. Smile.
OMG, no, I'm sad. WTF.
Okay.
Looking forward to it, kiddo. Impress me.
Sure. It's weird that Val and Isaac just gave up. Why participate in the encounter if you just lose on purpose? At least I had fun with Eva. True. Okay. Well, that happened. We did that already. Brain frying. Let's see. How do the groups split up? I'm really curious as to why Valerie is in the forest. Oh, I just noticed. Mia's not anywhere to be seen currently. That's weird. Valerie, what are you doing here? May I interest you in a cup of tea? Val sure loves her tea. I wonder if she used to spend her free time like this before. Why is she drinking tea in the middle of the forest? Well, I have time now. Marvelous.
Mate.
I see you fancy your tea time. This is no Hotel de Chiron. I don't know. I don't think I said that right at all. And yet, I enjoy these little moments. Surely not a pastime that should astound a British fellow like yourself. Not a very French thing, innit? Au contraire, mon cher. The French adopted the beverage before the English. The British Isles only acquired the habit of tea consumption some decades after. With the arrival of a princess from a backwaters kingdom, nonetheless. A princess named Katrina de Bragancia from the Kingdom of Portugal. Curious, isn't it, just? He is so British. He is so British. Still, I have to give it to them. They had privileged connections with the East. Can't help but envy the wonder of those who visited China or Japan in those early days.
Sure.
No doubt. It must have been something else. But why aren't the French more known for tea drinking then? Not a big history person, but I can't help getting curious once in a while. Mon cher, I would say in the same way the United States aren't recognized for such a habit. Tea is a beverage of the elites, the nobles, the kings, and queens. So naturally, coffee is the beverage for the revolutionaries.
What the?
Oh, the Boston Tea Party and all that. Oui. Off with his head, and with that, all sense of sensible taste. I would say that, against all odds, tea culture is very much alive in France, and vastly superior to the British one in diversity and complexity. Of course it is, Miss d'Orleans. Unfortunately, it doesn't hold the reverence, the ritualistic nature of the East Asian traditions in print on it. The way of tea, they call it. The East. Again.
Mate.
You seem very interested in the traditions of that part of the world.
Amazed. Oh,
Certainly, mon cher. Their economic and commercial preponderance is not to be put aside anytime soon. I vow to get myself acquainted with the culture and language of the country China for that same reason.
Wow.
To learn Chinese. That's so scary. Such a different language. Mandarin. There's no such thing as a Chinese language. Oh, yeah, I knew that. If you state so. Fair enough. This effort to get familiar with East Asian culture is actually enjoyable. D'Orleans' brand endeavors to compete in the modern world. Naturally, I took a liking to the aesthetic and healthcare fields. Since I'm aware of myself, I consult the best beauty practices, the most current fashion trends, and the season tendencies. The products and the consumer habits from East Asia play a bigger role each year that passes.
Sure.
It's like they say, when you like your work, it feels like no work at all. I must agree. I quite enjoy the process. But I must take my leave now. Oh. Mon cher, it was a pleasure to partake in this moment of respite with you.
Mate.
Likewise. I feel like I lost the accent that I was giving Val. I feel like when I started recording today, I did have a decent accent, or at least decent for my standards. And now I'm just kind of slipping. Let's try Royal. Sometimes it hurts. Oh, yeah, sometimes it doesn't hurt to try something a bit out of the ordinary. Okay. Oh, I should have thought about that. That the A was in the same place. Oops. But now we know that it's an I, at least. Ooh, very nice. Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna work as a word because we had already used the N, but I just wanted to try something. So, a lift? Nope, not in the word list. Fair enough. Alibi? Hey, I hate the double letters. I hate them so much. Okay. Let's go to the beach. Let's see what's going on here.
Super.
Then you hold your phone or like mic like this and just go like... What did I walk in on? Why is Eva moaning like that? What's going on?
Accurate.
We are learning the benefits of ASMR. Harks, OMG, just in time to learn about ASMR. This... I feel you, Valerie. I feel you like that. I feel you with this one. This cannot possibly be a thing.
I see.
There are studies that do confirm it helps with mood and pains. However, any ASMR channel is simply fake. You need specific tools for ASMR.
Like
If people like it,
bio?
why be a bitter Betty and ruin their fun? Because it is spreading misinformation. Arguably, the internet is filled with misinformation.
I do not
This
like
contributes to the issue. I think Eva is just having fun. Totes! Plus, every woman should learn how to moan in cases you have a poopy date. Valerie's like, the fart does that mean? But, Mon Dieu. I mean, I hope none of my past relationships needed that.
You know.
So who wants to go next? In fact, we can make a mixtape. A mixtape of moaning. I just need to walk away after this episode because I need a break from Eva. Well, maybe later. My throat is dry.
Accurate.
I would like to try your ASMR app. Oh no, Lumi moaning. I have to go pee. You urinate. You urinate frequently. Maybe you have an issue. I could check it. No. Jesus. Later. Oh boy. It's been raining more and more. I hope the storm isn't going to cause damage to the buildings. I can't help but be glad that we finished the spa in time. It would have been horrible to work in these conditions. Still, now we've plenty of time to spend indoors. Yeah, that's fair. It's not that bad, right? We can still play games and have slumber parties. Actually, a great idea. Before the storm gets really bad, let's grab some stuff from Game Room. And some snacks. So we don't have to go into the rain all the time. OMG, yes! I'll help. We can store the games in my room. Annie will get salted snacks to have in Annie's room when people want a quick bite. Cute and all, but best brace for the storm to hit hard. Stick indoors as much as you can. I will bring the first aid kit to my room to have closer. Okay. That's actually a smart plan. No, gosh, we're skipping a couple days. Wow. Oh gosh, that's like a week. Finally, a night without rain. Did you know nail polish goes back 5K years in China? Crazy, I know, right? It was made from egg whites, gelatin, beeswax, and veggie dyes. Sure. Hold on, we got another word guess. A track. I don't know why I always do T's. Let's try abled. Hey. Oh, wow. Okay, so we know that we have an S, and we know that the E is in the last spot. Perfect. I feel like it's gotta be a vowel and then, but none of, abuse. That's fair. That makes sense. Finally, a night without rain. Maybe that was it. Maybe the storm stopped. Wishful thinking, at least. Being indoors was okay, but the humidity got the best of us, I feel. And there's only so much you can do while locked indoors. A good thing we finished that spa. I would have hated working in these conditions. True. It was already pretty rough with the occasional rain.
It's not like that.
I wonder, how much longer does the storm season last? In hindsight, we should have anticipated it'd be more than a rainy day. Oh well. Time to get out there and have a proper breakfast without wind blowing us away.
Looking back,
I have a feeling we all wanted this rain to stop so we can be outdoors. But we're going to end up in the game room. Okay. Fair enough. You see, kiddo, it's a matter of principle. In your darkest time, you'll need someone to rely on. A bond stronger than friendship.
well,
Not everyone can rely on their parents, though. I was lucky my family gave me a strong start.
Give me some sugar.
Old man, you pick your family nowadays. Hello, what are you two talking about? Ragazza, good timing. You have siblings, yes? Tell them family is important. Oh, I guess so. Family is an important start in life. My siblings are everything to me. It depends on what you mean by family. Family, wife, child, father, sister, uncle. People you care for most in the world. Even that weird uncle you hear from once a year for money.
Ain't that bad?
Kind of funny to see Giovanni, a proper man, care so much about family. Would have never taken you as someone with tight bonds. I wouldn't say you should care for everyone, but family is important. It's the first thing you have in the world. It should be the pillar of your upbringing. Not everyone is fortunate. See, but most people have normal families. And most people would do anything for family.
Well, I'll be a monkey
Okay.
sibling.
Best moments with mommy and daddy are in bed. Jesus, no, we're talking about a real mother and father.
See.
The mother and father are saints, a role model for a child to follow. Love your parents, kiddos. But what if your parents are garbage?
But
Like you, Giovanni. Not everyone deserves the title of mother and father, Giovanni. Not everyone deserves the love either. You should always show your parents that you love them. They make mistakes, but they try.
why?
Even the abusive and neglectful parents? Kiddo, everyone makes mistakes. The worst of the lot? No, of course not. But parents put up with all your childish antics. You can forgive your father who doesn't let you go out dressed like a slut. Or the mother who comes with you to football to protect you. I don't know. There is such a thing as overprotective.
But
You don't have to forgive anyone. Adults are responsible for their actions. Children don't know any better. They don't deserve punishment, but understanding. Too many parents treat puberty and naivety as opportunities to teach a lesson. Yet often these lessons tend to be abuse. Abuse from old mentalities and ideals which are, frankly, absurd in this day and age. Mia seems involved emotionally. This is probably a soft spot, but why? Well, obviously because her parents, are abusive / abandoned them or something. A personal experience? Secondhand observation? Desire for... She's raising her own siblings!
Listen.
Children can learn from a slap on the wrist or a stronger tone. They have to learn good from bad somehow, but it doesn't mean that they get to be abused.
why?
You can just explain to them. They are not dumb. They are observant and ready to learn. You're a monster if you think yelling and hitting a child is proper behavior.
Huh.
There's things you can't explain, kiddo. They can't understand. It's best you let them be angry at you and tell them later, when they can understand. If they can understand later, they can understand now. So don't be angry at them. Don't hit your children. Don't be a Giovanni. And I didn't say yell and hit. There's fine line between stern and hurt.
Come on.
Yes, one I'm certain you've crossed many times. A celebrity has even less intent towards good practice for the children. What do you know of family and parenthood? Did you even raise any of your kids, or was it your nanny?
Ascolta.
Oh,
Not like an
Queen, you're winning the Olympics and jump into conclusions. Don't even dare raise a word against me and my family. My bond is sacred. Not even God Almighty can break my love for my family. I have nothing left to say to you. I shouldn't have asked.
Listen.
If this eventually gets to murder, it's definitely going to be one or the other taking the other out. He is oddly calm. And every other time they've had arguments, he was far more explosive.
Look here.
Dunno. Who cares about family?
Merda.
Don't talk. Just don't talk right now.
Mind you.
Okay. How about we go fish instead? Yeah, I think I'd like that. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Oh, okay. Giovanni, I'm just gonna ignore you. I'm gonna just ignore you and go fishing. Dun 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 Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Hi. I had 2 misses. Blunt-snouted flying fish. Oh boy. Oh, we don't get a little cutscene of us cooking it. Okay, so we have a supply crate coming. This is actually probably a pretty good spot to stop, especially considering we are at time. So next time we'll get to see what is waiting for us on the supply crate. So look forward to that. But for now, that's it. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch this next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. Blech. But that's it for now. So see ya.